Oh, hey, we're live from Port Huron, Michigan. It's Paul Murray and Friends. Cool. Oh, that just got a notification.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Google. Let's go to Paul Murray and wait for AZ to come in there. Or is he already there?
Is that who you're betting on?
Oh, of course, it's always AZ at nighttime. Come on, AZ, get in here. Quit your lollygagging. Yeah. Oh, Wayne B. Oh, Wayne B. All right. Hey, welcome, Wayne. You got in there quick. I thought AZ was going to beat you, but you were pretty close the other night, too, at getting in. Oh, I got another little disturbing message today.
Really?
One of our bus drivers, a lady, she's really nice lady. She's, I'd say between 50 and 55. I don't know. Really nice lady. I shoot the shit with her every morning. Frickin' had a heart attack yesterday and they had to put a stent in her. But she can't drive for a year.
Wow.
So she's done driving now, school bus for a while. If she ever comes back now. But
Well, at least she survived.
oh yeah. But well, she's under a lot of stress, right? And situation she's got at home with her son and his wife and the pair of twins, and
Yeah.
it's quite a schmaltz going on. We hear about it every day, but she's been trying to, because children's whatever has been there, and she's trying to adopt them, like take custody of the kids, the
Right.
twin boys, and now found out the woman's pregnant again. But anyway, she just she's been beside herself because this girl won't do anything to help her own kids, or so she's just been so stressed out what's going on. But that's probably what brought it on, was stress.
Wow.
Well, I got a new mouse today, so we'll see how it reacts.
And we're going to turn now to 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell joining us live now with copies of text.
I wanted for the trailer, but I thought I'd try it right here. It's kind of like a gaming mouse, but I can go forward and backwards with it, where I can't with the mouse. I got the trailer, so I wanted to order another one. It's only $20, but I want to check it out, see how well it works, right? So, okay, let's go back. Yep, it's working. Let's go ahead. Well, a little bit busier down there. The Ogie, the crowd's in there.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
This is Dave Blower. I'm a diver for your.
Oh, hang on a minute, Dave. I'm on the channel. I've got to mute myself.
Yeah, mute yourself. Okay. So you're home early today, aren't you, Justin?
Yeah, overtime's over now.
Oh,
So I finished the last 3 papers in the meter read today. So
yeah,
they kept pushing it. One more day, one more day.
yeah.
I did the last 3 sheets today. So, I finished at 3:30, stopped at the garage to check on my truck, and then I headed home. What's up, Filipina? Wayne, how's it going?
Hey, Filipina. Good afternoon or good evening to you, I guess, because it is evening there. It's what? Oh, 10 o'clock at night there already.
Oh, I can't wait to get these freaking cables for these monitors.
She does this.
Huh?
She wants in, she barking at the door. Go there,
Right.
open the door.
You're breaking up real bad.
Little bugger there. Like you go to she barks and wants in the house. So you go there, open the door, she turns around, walks away.
That was a diver that they found a drone in the river. And he was asking me, about mine. He's gonna send a picture. He's gonna send me a picture on text or whatever. I don't know how that all
Oh, yeah.
works. Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
and he's I let him know whether it's mine or not. He's gonna send it in the next half hour or so.
Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. But he's on the Canadian side though, isn't he?
I don't know. No, it was a US number.
Oh, US number? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because where it went down, it could have got caught in the current and swirled around, and who knows where it ended
Who
up.
knows where? That'd be kind of cool if you get it back, Paul.
Yeah, it would. It really would. But he says it says on an EV or something. That wouldn't be mine. Mine's DJI.
Yeah, yeah. What'd you say it was E what?
EV something or other.
Well, it's an Evo.
Yeah, it could be.
Hmm.
Nautel Evo.
Yeah.
And if it is an Autel Evo, it probably would have then a SD card in it, which would be interesting to take a look at,
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, here's my mouse. It quit again. What happened here? Did I do something to shut it off? No. Okay. Cool. There you go, Paul. I'm fat, but I identify as skinny. I'm a slender. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Can't find my mouse. It's on. Did I click something here? Oh,
I
there it
gotta
is.
let me, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, me, I'm coming. I'm coming, me.
I keep stopping. Why?
What side?
Even with the current average gas prices dropping, many new costs are still high.
Oh, yeah.
How much would it take for you to build your farm?
She just wants me to get up and chase her around, I think.
Yeah, I think so. What the hell? This mouse is acting up. Brand new mouse. What the hell?
Filipina, how you doing, David? Preston's here.
Hey, David, Preston, recovery. Hey, even
Laura
Dre's
and
here.
David.
Yep. And Dre.
And Dre is here, yep. Wayne B, of course.
Huh.
So Filipina, did the wind die down a little bit for you, or? Because over there it would be 10 o'clock at night.
Oh,
Lenny's here.
Oh, Lynn here too? All right. I'm having fun with my mouse here. What's going on here?
Technology is a great thing when it works,
Yeah, I can't get the mouse to work now. What the hell's going on? Oh, I shut it off. Okay, let's go all the way over that thing there. It's still not working. Huh. Okay, now it says it's off. It's not working. Oh, there's 2 gigahertz too. Let's change that over. See if that changes anything. Huh. No lights, no nothing. What the hell's going on here? Brand new mouse. brand new batteries. Well, it should work.
Now, market prices are, excuse me,
Yeah. Can't get it turned on now.
they drop further here in Michigan.
Okay, off,
But after that, we ruled out
on,
increasing-
and do that.
which we covered at
Oh.
which we find them at wxyz.com. Meanwhile, we're both looking for the best possible
Okay,
compound recommend shopping around. And with gas stations,
where's the instructions, Paul?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
we don't need no friggin' instructions.
Yeah, I don't know. It quit working already. I just got it. It's happening.
Oh, Filipina said it was moderate breeze when she was flying, so she didn't get a chance to do much.
Murky.
And Lynn says, what in the world is Justin doing? He's adjusting things, I think.
What the hell's a footpad? Okay. 7 does fire key equals double click. Huh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
I got a ship earlier,
Yeah,
got it up, posted.
oh, they got a troubleshoot thing here. Do not expose the liquid. Do not disassemble it. Damn it. I can't do that. Please check battery and talk record and not buy that.
He's a businessman, a scientist, he's created hundreds of jobs and he share the profits when he puts a company. He said, "We've been here for." The bonus really changed my life. I'm just fucking curious.
No, I can't remember the guy's name.
I speak Pentagon and I.
Yeah. Well, it'll come up. It should be somebody new.
Once in a lifetime, but we're planned.
It probably what brought it on. Boy, she just well, listen, the most ain't connected, really. Dongle didn't.
Hang on, everybody. I'm gonna go back in time here and see if I can't, as I might have mentioned his name on here, so let me check.
I don't think you did, Paul. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. If I take this one, oh, maybe get a better grip on it. There we go. Oh, that's weird.
How that looks. Yeah, it's a lot better. And it's not right in my face anymore.
Justin, I'll be right with you. I'm trying to see if I can catch a name on the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just redoing my camera, so it wasn't right in my face.
Got a couple more batteries, but what the hell's going on here? And okay. Well, that is so weird. It worked, then it quit. Well,
Shut up, Laura.
now I put new batteries, it's starting to light up again. What the hell's that about? Couldn't kill the battery that quick. Yeah, it's working now. That's weird. Well, I'll see how long it works.
You funny, Dre.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry guys, I've been playing around there. I got a new mouse and it's giving me some trouble there. Lynn said she's been working in and out, working on the RV. Well, it's nice to see Dave Preston in here because at least we know that Laura didn't kill him or anything. So, I don't know. Was it cooling up there a bit, Lynn? Wow, she's a hot one here right now. She's like, feels like 99 degrees right now. It's like 82 and feels like 99. I had to turn the big window shaker on, cool it down here a bit. It's so freaking hot
Okay,
here.
his name is Dave DeFore.
Dave DeFleur, eh?
He's a diver.
Oh yeah, cool. I see Southeast Dakota is really getting hit hard right now with storms, eh? They got tornadoes and everything else right there. I was watching just before everybody come on here, so. But no, talking to Ron, but he's up in northwest corner of Dakotas right now, so.
It has reopened. The bosses say the location wasn't making enough money. Do you think we would be seeing this?
Oh, okay, Dave. Yeah, okay. I was kind of wondering. He's still alive, but been ill, so maybe she tried. Oh, okay.
Clearly made clear due to COVID. She says protocols were often relaxed or ignored if they meant staffing issues. Which said clearly our health doesn't matter. So the virus is sort of the breaking point on that. Definitely was. In April, she was fired as a shift supervisor. Starbucks citing she left the barista unattended at the store. Anna, who said she never even had a warning prior.
Highlights. Okay, cool.
When you made that decision to speak up, did you anticipate it would result in you being fired? I thought it was definitely it was a possibility. We reached out to Starbucks for a comment and are still waiting to hear back. Hannah is not fighting to get reinstated at her Starbucks store. As for Great Lakes.
Yeah, they got some awful stuff there. That Ryan Hall, y'all, that weather guy there, he's pretty cool about, the weather, and he's telling people when to take shelter and everything else there. So, and Drone Days says, hello there, Drone Girl. Yeah. I guess everybody's busy. Well, I was busy too a minute ago, but anyways. Yeah, I've had a busy day today. Lots of signs and lots of driving, and I picked up some roof panels today, and I took that floor and went down to the trailer and dropped them all off. So now I got enough floor to do the whole trailer now. So, and replaced the panels that got wet. So I had a leak, but I wanted to get spray the inside of the roof when I take the roof panel down. If I see a leak or whatever, I can seal it up or do whatever. Maybe some caulking or something. Because I've tried everything on the outside to stop the leak, but I don't know where it's coming in. I think I got it stopped, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So. Oh, Dre wants to know what's with the sound treatments on the wall there. I already asked him about it. It's almost like egg carton,
Yeah, well,
Right.
he's working on it,
Yeah, trying to reduce the echo and stuff in there, I guess. And, yeah.
Well, it's got that closet sound to it,
Yeah. Hello. Oh no, okay. Lynn said the next big project, getting the huge windshield drapes back up, wash and iron them. What a job. Well, imagine it would be.
Break away. That's what we'll be watching around 10 or 11 o'clock for a couple hours overnight. That is pretty much, if anything, really. And then tomorrow, same scenario where one or two spots to pick up a shower or a storm, but not looking at anything widespread.
Somebody else is live, South Dakota. update live storm coverage too. Somebody else is doing it. It's called Severe Studios now.
What was that nonsense Trey was talking in the chat?
What about Drone Girl?
Was it Dre or Drone Days?
Drone Days.
I checked with the producer and she doesn't know the guy, but
Yeah.
she's heard of the diver. But
Yeah.
she knows everybody. So that's, I just had to check with her, you know?
Yep.
Well, how did the diver get a hold of you if that wasn't even your drone?
Well, I was down there the other day and another diver was down there and he said, he saw me find a drone. He says, "Did you lose a drone?" I said, "Yeah, why?" He says, "We were down in the river the other day and there was a drone down there. A bunch of us, they all go together." And he says, "I don't know if anybody picked it up or not, but I'll ask around." I gave him my card with my phone number. And so this is the result of that conversation.
Okay.
Go lay down, Grace.
Because he said he was going to ask around, so.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether the guy I talked to is the guy that called me just now, or if he passed my number on to somebody else, so.
Yeah.
That's my microphone, Filipina.
Oh, she's talking about that big spider.
Big spider.
Made him
Mhm.
look.
Made him look.
You ain't gonna scare me. I'll smack the hell out of a spider now.
Dre
Well,
says,
almost, that
Dre
drone
says
on the
I'm
wall
famous.
almost looked like a spider.
yeah, in fact, Dre says, just get a better mic, Justin.
Michigan, you can feel confident now that you have access to the largest network of top doctors and hospitals.
Yeah, I know. I gave some, but I don't know if it was him or if he passed my number on to another diver. So
Well, I'm sure if that was the same guy you talked to, he would have said that. He would have started the conversation off like that. Hey, you remember when I talked to you the other day?
no, he didn't. He
Yeah.
didn't mention that. He says I'm a
Yeah, so-
diver, and I think I have a drone. It may be yours. And he just said, "Can you describe it?" And I said, "Well, it's a DJI." He says, "This is a little one."
Yeah, but
But
what's
then
his
that's by
idea?
perspective, you know, the DJIs by perspective look small, but
yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What's his idea? Small, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
His idea might be different from what your idea of small is.
I told him it was about the size of when it was folded up of a size 12 shoe, you know? I'm not gonna get my hopes up because the odds are it's probably not it,
Yeah.
because I'm sure there's a lot of drones down there in that river.
Yeah. You ask him what color it was?
No, I didn't. But he's gonna send me a picture. He said he can't do it right now, but within a half hour, he'll send me not an email, what do you call it? A message.
Yeah, text message.
You know, one of those things that I never check. That's
Yep,
the one.
yep. I've texted you a few times. You have responded.
Yeah, 2 days later.
Yeah. Yeah, but you weren't waiting for it.
Oh, that's Dre's Filipina. He's got that the microphone hanging upside down.
Yeah.
75% of drivers who reserved that Lightning PV were new to the Ford brand. General Motors, Stellantis, Toyota. and Honda.
Lynn's so funny. I never had you passing out my cards. What do you-
But first, behind bars, a woman arrested in a deadly love triangle. One
And here's what happened on Wall Street.
What?
That's the P500 up to
What the hell are you doing? Making funny noises or what?
Oh, he's grinding stuff off of his print.
Yeah.
No, what I'm doing is I'm making on Adrian's base
Oh, yeah.
because it wasn't really designed with it. I mean, I guess I could have done it beforehand, but I
Yeah.
just grinded out a little spot for the cord.
Oh, for the electric.
Yeah, so that way when he runs the cord through the top here, he can run it right under the hole under the bottom and then all the way to the back without it messing
Yeah.
the base up. So I just made a nice little groove all the way down. I'll mute myself. I'm almost done with it.
So Paul, what all did you have to do today?
Well, I left here, went to Woodstock.
You
Well,
went to Woodstock, yeah.
Yeah, I went to Woodstock, pulled that sign there, went down to, well, I had to stop, get fuel, and then I went to lumberyard and needed 3 pieces of 2x4s because they're gonna get those long panels
Uh-huh.
for the trailer. Well, because they stick out the back of my truck, I needed support on them, so I bought 3 2x4s. And it looked like it was starting to spit rain, so I thought, well, I went and bought a cheap tarp just to throw over it, just in case. So then from there, I went down to the trailer. I unloaded those panels and the flooring. I had to look for a couple, real estate posts. while I
Oh,
was
so
down there.
you did get the flooring.
Yep, got everything. Yep.
Was it everything she said it was, or?
Oh yeah, yep. Well, there's almost 150 square feet, and I thought I needed 144, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was including the hallway, but I've already done the hallway. So I figured it out today. I need 129 square feet, and I've got about 148. So I got enough to do it now. And on the other box of stuff I did in the bedroom, I still got 10 pieces left. And there's about 8 square feet. So,
Tim Rehan, how you doing? Tim's in the, we haven't seen Tim in a while.
hey, we haven't seen Tim for a while. So
Yep.
I got enough to do the bathroom. So that covers all the floors, and the panels will cover any damage I had on the ceiling. So, and the one wall. Just
Good.
got to do the work now. So.
Alert 530, a disturbing murder mystery. Well, we are going to Detroit police after a body was found inside the trunk of a car on the city's west side.
standing by her choice. I met her Detroit mother, sharing her experience.
Oh, I think Mia's outside. Let me check the camera.
Yeah.
And they- a retired Detroit police officer is on the way to send the law for a little one. Money's tight for the rescue, so we have, this is where we kind of step in. The story of Brian Keaton and his wife said he was.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Nope, is she not there? I thought she was.
Starts right now.
And we begin this half hour with Detroit police trying to solve a murder mystery on the city's west side.
Tim said, been around a couple times, but usually I'm not around when Paul is on. Oh,
All right, the photo of the property was a Brian discovered late Saturday. Origin here public. And we're undercover on-
So Tim, how you been? Good, I hope.
Police say the driver was operating without a license.
Tim works security at a like a truck terminal type of thing.
oh yeah, yep.
Still awaiting the report.
I thought you were talking about Tim Jackson. I was like, what? When the hell did he get a security job?
Tim
I
Ryan,
What the hell did I miss?
he's south of Detroit.
was about to say, what the hell did I miss in the last 2 days? Because I just talked to him.
You see what Tim had to say, Paul?
Let me turn off my outside camera. Well, Tim, doing good.
No, a little higher, Paul.
I'll be in your backyard this weekend, Friday. We're going up, coming home Sunday. No
Well,
idea what we're doing. The wife just wants to get away. I got a room in Carroll. Okay, Carroll, Michigan is up quite a bit north of me, northwest.
Yeah. You said it could be anywhere between Bay City and Port Huron.
And Paul's backyard is less than a mile from his house. He doesn't venture too far.
Yeah, I don't venture too far, Tim.
So unless you're within a mile of his home, you're not in his backyard.
Payrolls added, down from nearly 400,000.
Tim, you're welcome to jump on the panel if you want to for a couple of minutes. Say hello to everybody.
All right, so Adrian's rocket is finished.
You got the base done. Now you just got to do the rockets or what?
No, his thing's all done. I got the rockets, the smoke, the LED holder, the base, everything's finished.
Oh, wow.
So, the base finished this morning, and that's why I was just cutting the groove out for the cable.
So when you gonna start that F-22?
I've got to order like 3 different filaments. I need more black
Oh.
filament. I need gold filament, and then I need gray filament. Because the canopy on the F-22, if you look at the pictures of it, it's actually gold tinted. Because they use the same tinting that the space helmets use. That the astronauts use for the sun. It helps protect the
Like a
pilots.
mirror gold type of thing.
Yeah, it helps keep the sun really out at bay as far as blinding them or anything. They can fly directly into the sun and it doesn't bother them. And AZ's came out freaking badass. That thing is cool. Granted, he only did like a 10-inch one, but if you do it at the scale that the file originally is at, it's probably about 1.5 feet.
Wow.
It's pretty good size, and then you can build a base for it and everything, or a holder for it.
Hey, there's Tim. We haven't seen him in a while.
Oh yeah, I remember when he was on your
Hey,
show not
Jim.
so long ago.
Tim,
Who's
can you
that
hear
Tim
us?
fella?
Yeah, I had to kill the other
Yeah,
feed.
kill the other feed. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I was thinking there's an echo.
yeah. Hello, hello, hello.
So how you been, Tim?
Good, just busy.
Busy. You're coming up into the thumb this weekend.
Yeah, not exactly sure where or what, but somewhere.
Well,
up
you
there.
want it. One of the stops you need to make is Frankenmuth. You know that.
She wants to go there. She actually wanted to stay there, but it's so busy this time of year.
Frankenmuth is quite a place. Yep.
Yeah,
Probably
we've been there
super.
before.
Probably super expensive right now too.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Well, Frankenmuth is super expensive year round because that's where they have the world famous Christmas village all year round, where you can buy anything Christmas. They've got it for sale. It's the size of 2 Walmarts put together.
It's huge.
Yeah, Mr. Robert Glazier's in the house too
Hey,
now.
Robert.
All right.
Yeah, we're just going up. Like I said, I don't even know where, but could be anywhere between Port Huron and Bay City.
You're gonna go up and wander, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm thinking the last time we were talking about it, we were thinking Friday just leaving early and going like to Bay City and going across and do part of the thumb and then go to our room. And then the next day go from there down to Port Huron and then back.
Yeah.
Just to, don't really have anything in mind. Just to get out of the house.
Yeah.
That's the big thing. Get out of the house, get away for a little bit.
So you're gonna leave on Saturday or Friday?
Friday.
Friday night. Okay.
Yeah. But like I say, we don't have any idea what we're doing or when we're doing it yet. So,
See, that would, that's, a lot of people do that. That would drive me crazy if I don't know where I've got to be, when I've got to be, or what. Yeah, I just go on tilt, you know? It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
yeah. Well,
But there's-
it wasn't until like a day or so ago, she even decided where she wanted to go. I told her we need to find out because we're gonna have to make reservations. You know,
Yeah,
I wanted to get a room, but not one that's real expensive. And anything near the water, you're talking 175 or up for a decent room,
wow.
you know? That's why I booked in Carroll because it's a little cheaper. It's not near the water. There's Walmart, there's, food places, there's stuff there. So
Sure.
it's kind of like a midway point between the two. So
Now, do you drive with a car or do you have a truck or what do you do?
we'll be taking her Grand Cherokee.
Oh, okay. There you go. So at least you sit up a little bit. I like to sit up. I don't like to sit down on the ground, you know?
Me too. Usually during the week I'm in the Escape. And
Yeah.
that thing's real low to the ground.
Participants can try these hearing aids for 30 days. Now, to take part in
But
this, must call. So
she just got the Grand Cherokee about a month or so ago. We traded in, well, we were gonna trade her van in. We kept the van and then my mom wrecked it. Oh,
Well, that happens.
yeah. So we'll take the Grand Cherokee up. My mom has some appointments and that, and my sister's gonna take her and she'll use the Escape for that.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, did you see what Filipina said in the chat?
Oh, yeah. I just had a white chocolate bar ice cream. Oh, okay. Yeah, mine got the ice cream wrapped in chocolate.
we shouldn't have to accept this as a
Well,
I
that
actually
should
ran
be-
out.
that
I
should
right
be
actually
something
ran out. I had to go
getaway.
get some more today.
You should, that'll be a nice getaway for you, Tim.
Oh, yeah.
How's things going down at work down there? Any issues with gunfire and anything or?
Yeah, we've had a little bit, but it, now with the 4th around the corner here, we just surpassed it. It's,
Yeah,
you don't know if it's gunfire or fireworks, so at least that's a little better. It was real quiet for a while, and my coworker mentioned that he hadn't heard any gunshots in a while, and the next day they were out.
Of course.
But it's been fairly quiet as far as I know.
I know the 4th of July.
Hasn't been too bad.
Top of down for leaders, writing as I sit here in a Russian prison.
I'm surrounded by tanks in there, so I'm not all that worried about it.
Friends,
And I'm carrying too, so that helps.
vape cartridges containing hashish oil in her luggage. Hashish oil is illegal in Russia. Writers of the
Mia,
couple
you don't have to announce yourself to everybody.
What, you don't? I thought
She's
you did.
outside. She's outside. How dare anybody walk down the sidewalk in front of the house?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Or even here.
Americans and Flynn and Alexander Shruki are coming together in hopes of bringing vote from Russian captivity.
I can hear her now.
Yeah.
Even though the U.S. has strongly warned all Americans against that.
Yeah, of course. Freaking dog. Outside. Ah,
So is there anything up that way that we absolutely have to see, Paul?
Well, it just all depends, you know. Um, everybody likes you've been to Port Huron before, right?
I was only there the one time with Mel, and we just went over
Yeah, down along the water. Yeah.
to fly, and then I had the that was when the I lost telemetry. Everything just went gray. I couldn't see anything, and Mel said, "Well, Paul had that problem," and we went over to your house and was talking about it. But
Yeah.
we left it from there, so that was the only time, a couple hours, just right there by the bridge.
Yeah, there's some different places around here to go. It's hard to be a tourist in your own town. So it's
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, everybody thinks their own town's boring too, so.
That's true.
And everywhere else is better.
Yeah, that's true.
And you go to that place and somebody that lives there is just like, ah.
Yeah, it'll depend on how much time we take in all the other towns as we go across the water there. If we even make it that far, but usually we have an idea of what we're doing and when we're doing it, but this is just kind of we're going to cruise along the water there for, see it because we've never been there, and if we see something, stop. There's a couple places, couple general stores and that, that we'll stop at, but
So Tim, where are you? You're down in Ohio, aren't you? Or
no, I'm near Monroe, Michigan.
Monroe. Okay.
Yeah, just on the northern edge of Monroe, actually in Newport, but halfway between Toledo and Detroit.
Okay.
So that was the good thing about the Thumb. It's only a couple hours drive. It's not real far.
Yeah.
Usually we go up to Mackinac or St. Ignace, the UP, something like that, but we didn't want to take a real long trip. Rooms up there are extremely expensive this time of year too, with the
Tour season
Tourist
too
season.
now.
Yep.
Well, everything's getting expensive, gas and everything else.
Oh yeah. Yep. When she started talking about going someplace, I said, "Well, I don't care where we go. We have to go to St. Ignace first." And she says, "For what?" I said, I didn't answer, and she said, "You just want to drive across the bridge, don't you?"
Yep.
We were talking about the bridge this morning. Matt was on, and yeah.
See this?
Yep.
This is Brad Austin. He did the Rect Mini 2 with the
The engraving.
with the laser machine. And then he put what the power was at and all that, and 3 minutes time to engrave it. So he tried it at 3 different levels, and we both
Yeah.
kind of the middle one was the best.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can be done.
That's cool.
Everybody thought I was crazy when I suggested he do that.
No.
Did he put anything on it first, or?
I'm not sure. He didn't tell me all that. But we both kind of wanted to test it out and see how it would work, because to me it was kind of a good, cool thing, right? If you're somebody that doesn't sell your drones and you like to keep them, because I know a lot of people
Right.
don't sell them. Like Adrian, he will not sell his drones at all. So for somebody like him, man, if you get a laser machine, you could etch on a cool little etching or your channel name or something like that into it.
I know with like tile and that you have to put white paint over it.
So I'm not exactly sure if he did put anything on it. because I don't do lasers, so I'm not real familiar with how it's work, all that's done.
Right.
But
Robert likes that, Justin.
863 is my area code. I picked that name because there were so many drone channels out there that had the same names, like Drone Shots, like Jody. There's like 5 or 6 channels with that same name. You know, because YouTube allows multiple channels to have the same damn name.
Right.
I think it's stupid. But that's why I picked 863. That way I knew nobody would ever pick that.
Yeah, I haven't tried plastic. I've done wood and some different tiles.
So you have an engraver?
I have a small one, tabletop. I think it's the 3018 Pro.
Ah,
Yeah, I
It'll
think-
do. I think it's 11 by 7.
Yeah, I think Brad's is about the size of an Ender 3, I think. It kind of looks, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember the video correctly of when he showed it, I think it kind of looks like a 3D printer almost.
Yeah.
I can actually, but you can buy a laser head for the Enders. Like instead of having the extrude on there for the PLA, you can actually put a laser head on it.
That would be cool.
I don't know how well it works,
what
but
would be even cooler if you could put both heads on there, and if, depending upon which one you selected, is the which ones it actually worked.
yeah, and Robert says he knows a local guy in his town that did some laser work on one of his guns, on some of his guns.
Yeah. well, yeah.
Dude, everybody thought I was crazy when I suggested that, and I told Brad, I said, take the Rect Mini 2. I said, let's test it out and see if it can be done. And he did it, so I was 100% confident he'd be able to figure it out. He's really good with those laser machines.
Yeah, I haven't really used mine other than to mess around. I've got some stuff out there. I got it on a cart now, and I just haven't messed with it yet. Hell, I've got that 3D printer that I haven't even found a home for yet. It's
This-
still in the box.
Because think about it, man. If you, like I said, if you're one of those people that doesn't sell your drones and you keep it until it just doesn't work no more,
Right.
you could put a really cool etching into it and then paint the inside of the etching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then instead of putting a skin on it, you could put a permanent skin type deal on it.
Yeah. I don't know how it would work with mine though, because I have the Phantom 4 Pro. And that's got a completely different finish.
Yeah, it's got a mirror finish.
Well, if anything, as cheap as those plastic bodies are on the Phantoms, you could buy a couple of just for, the shells and practice on it.
That's true.
Yeah, because they're super cheap. They're like $20 a shell or something. I've seen them
Yeah.
as low as $10-15 if you find the right deal.
I've never looked for them. I haven't broke mine yet. I don't even mine. I would probably have to take that off and hope that it fits in there because it's a pretty good sized drone.
All right. I told Brad to put his channel name on there. I was like, "You're the one that's doing it." I said, "I'd love to have your channel name on there," but he decided to do mine instead.
Yeah.
I was like, I could show it off and be like, "Look what Brad did."
Right.
But as soon as he mails it to me, I'm just gonna use it as a wall hanger, put it in the back.
Hey, Paul, do you want to see something funny?
What's that?
Yeah, Robert, there you go.
It was share this. Let me know when you see it.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Hello?
That was Gracie, Paul, when she was a pup.
When she was a pup, huh?
Yeah. Just have to
You know, a wild child.
Oh, she was rambunctious, yeah.
That's like I've always said, Robert, too. Like, everybody buys money on these, $20, $30, $40 skins online. I'm like, man, just take your drone to a professional rapper and have them do it themselves.
Yeah.
Take it to somebody that does decals and have them do it professionally. That's really high grade material. You get those guys that do like the wraps on the cars and stuff. There's no reason they couldn't do it on a drone. And they'd probably like the challenge too. You could get a really nice skin done by a professional. Probably not, because I mean, those decal girl skins aren't cheap, especially for the bigger drones. They're like 50, $60 on them.
I know they sell them on eBay for Phantom 4.
Are they the decal girl ones? That's the one company a lot of people go to. They do like the high grade vinyl.
I'm not sure. I haven't
They're
looked
like
into them in a
super.
while.
Well, decal girls like super detailed. Like they give you little stickers for every little nook and cranny, and they're the type of company, because they're an American company. You can call them up if you. There's been tons of people that have accidentally screwed up a part of the decal, and they sent them out, a whole new page of that particular part of it, and didn't even charge them for it. I know a bunch of people that happened to. They're a real good company. But like I said, putting decals on isn't easy at all. I've done it a few times, and it's a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Robert, man. I would take it to somebody that wraps cars. Somebody does that professionally, man. You could probably get a nice skin put on your drone for probably less than $100. Something that would last a couple of years too.
Right.
I mean, if you're going to spend money getting a decal, you might as well just go get it professionally done. Especially on like a, $1,500, $2,000 drone. It's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
You did a clear protective wrap on my truck. Yeah, and it takes some skill doing that stuff too. I've watched some guys do that. It's definitely an art form in itself.
Yeah, I've watched some people that have said that, it's not that hard and started doing it, and then they get to, some bends and stuff, and then and it comes out looking like crap.
Right. Yeah, it's an art form, that's for sure.
It is.
Just like you think, I mean, watching somebody just tint windows looks easy, but when you try to do it yourself, oh man, but I watched the guy do my car and he was just but I tried doing it one time, tinting my windows, and it just came out like crap.
Yeah, I've heard that. Bubbles in it, and
yeah, like they make it look really easy, but some guys just have the knack for certain, things like that.
yeah, there was a guy, friend of mine, worked at a shop in Lincoln Park, and the guy that was working in the back there, he was quick with everything. It was amazing to watch him work. And I had him do a couple things for me. I install a Viper alarm on my van and my wife's van, and I think I had like 3 or 4 of them installed. But he had done some other stuff, and it was just amazing to watch him work. I'm like, it would take 2 people for me to do that.
Yeah, it's like the guy that did my car. He was like, as I just walked in, didn't have an appointment. He was like, I'll work you in between my appointments. It took him like 15 minutes to do my whole car.
Yeah.
Granted, they do have the machines now. Like he does have a machine that cuts out it literally cuts it out to the shape of whatever model car he puts in the machine. Like there's a database he can put in there, and it cuts all the film out to the right specifications. But he was just quick with it, man. He did it all in like 15 minutes, had all the windows done. It looked really good.
I haven't seen him do anything in a while. He got killed in an accident on his bike. He went to lunch, and a guy in a pickup truck was racing around drunk and took him out.
It will happen. And so Sarah doesn't want me. She says she would want me to have a bike, but I know she would just have anxiety all the time if I had a bike, motorcycle.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't want one. Like I used to ride dirt bikes when I was younger, like a lot. Used to do racing and stuff when I was younger. But I know there's too many. I've had too many friends and known too many people that have gotten killed on them, and I'd rather be around for my kids than worry about a damn motorcycle.
Yeah.
There's just too many idiots on the road.
Well, that's the thing. You can drive as as safe as you can, but you can't account for any of the idiots on the street.
Yeah, it's already dangerous enough driving a car, let alone a motorcycle.
It's like the accident my mom was in. 16-year-old girl pulled out in front of her. And I mean, there's just nothing you can do at that point.
Yeah.
Yep.
She followed another vehicle that pulled out. You can miss one, but you can't miss them both. And that's the thing. You just don't know what the other driver's doing.
And it's on both sides too. I mean, a lot of people on bikes get really stupid on them.
Oh yeah.
I had a friend a couple of years ago, about a year and a half ago. And he was just going too damn fast down a road that was like 40, 45. And the car was doing the speed limit. And he was just going too damn fast. Came up behind it, rear-ended it, and killed himself.
I wish I would have pulled the video off my dash cam yesterday on the way to work. We were cruising up 75 and traffic is running about 77, 78 mile an hour. And I hear a bike and I look but I look in my mirror and I was like, well, I thought I heard a bike, and he already passed me at that point. He went by me like I was sitting still, and up a little ways, there was 3 lanes of traffic, and he was just driving in between trucks and cars and, weaving in and out. And it's like, that is so stupid.
Well, I've seen me personally, just from what I've seen it while I'm out driving and different things. On both sides, there's people that drive stupid, but it tends to be more of the bike side
Yeah.
that causes problems, because
That
I
was
see
the
a lot
case
more
here.
bikes. Yeah, I see a lot more bikes almost getting into accidents because of shit they're doing than I do cars almost hitting a bike because of something they're doing.
Yeah, there's 3 cars, 3 lanes, 3 cars, there was a car, a truck, and a car. And he just went right between them on the line between the car and the truck. And it's like, that's just crazy. I've done some stupid things on a bike before, but nothing like that. You get somebody that panics and they could take you out.
And that's like, I don't understand here in Florida, right? They don't, and here in Florida, you don't have to wear a helmet to ride a motorcycle. But yeah, you have to wear a seatbelt to drive a car. And I'm like, that's kind of the equivalent of your safety net.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you're on a motorcycle, to me, that's kind of the equivalent to a freaking seatbelt to a certain extent.
Yeah, they don't wear them here either.
But yeah, I'll get pulled over for driving a car without a seatbelt. But they allow motorcyclists to ride without helmets, and you'll see guys riding, a 1,400-pound Harley down the road.
Hey, Ron.
Flip-flop shorts
Ron,
and no helmet on, and a tank top.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
What? Do what?
I hear you picking on Harleys.
No. I'm saying how they allow you to not wear a helmet in Florida. I think is stupid.
Yeah, it's South Dakota and Wyoming too.
It doesn't make any sense to me, but yeah, you'll get pulled over for not having a seatbelt in the car.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest thing that saves people's lives on motorcycles is their helmets.
That lane splitting in that's permitted in California with bikes. That is the most dangerous thing. Oh my God.
Yeah, that is the stupidest thing ever. Because at any time, especially, I'll see them doing it going down a highway that's like at a standstill because there's an accident. And at any time, somebody can open their door, decide to get into another lane, and you're going in between the cars. I don't understand why they allow them to do that. That's the stupidest thing ever.
Now, keep in mind, California, need I say more?
But like, I don't agree with the no helmet thing. I think that is freaking stupid. And why would you want to ride without a helmet? I don't understand it. I understand it's probably comfortable and everything, but
My
Oh.
opinion, if they, with the helmets and the seatbelts, the same thing. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't, don't. It's your life. But I don't make the laws,
it's just weird how they enforce one but not the other.
right? I wear my seatbelt anyway, so even when I didn't have to, I always wore my seatbelt unless I was in the back seat.
Well, most states, they can't pull you over for seatbelt is a secondary offense. They have to pull you over for something else.
Oh, they'll
But
find
then they'll
something.
find something to pull you over for. They'll follow you for 2
Yeah.
miles and wait for you to not stop at a stop sign for long enough or something.
I think
they'll
you got a
find
tail
something.
light out
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trip into your tail light. Oops.
middle of the daytime.
Yeah. You got a headlight out. It's midday.
That happened to me recently. I put new Silver Star Ultras in the Escape, and I went to work. About 2 days later, 3 days later, and when I went to leave work, I turned my headlights on, and the one on the passenger side flickered and then just went out. I was like, "Oh, great!" They were brand new. So I leave work and I'm cruising home, and I get about three miles from home, and there's a cop sitting there, and he pulls out and pulls me over. It's like, he's like, you got a headlight out? Yeah, unfortunately I do. I explained to him that I had just bought them, and told him, I said, I'll even show you the receipt. He's like, well, just
You're good,
just
Paul.
be fixed.
Tim, where do you live at?
I'm in Southeast Michigan.
That's right. I remember now.
Yeah. I'm in like halfway between Toledo and Detroit.
Mike made a good point. Dress for the slide, not the ride.
Okay. Okay, Paul.
Right, Ron?
Yep.
And this is the thing. Well, this is the thing. How long have you been riding, Ron?
Oh, shit. 30 some years.
Now, have you ever laid your bike down?
Believe it or not, the only bikes that I've ever laid down was when I was riding dirt bikes, out in the woods, because I hit a pothole or a rock or something. But as far as the Harley, the only thing I've ever done was last year, pulling out of my buddy's driveway, the little rain gutter, right there at the street. It caught my front wheel on me and I laid it over, but I was only doing 1 mile an hour. I think.
Just a little tiny bump.
Yep. That's the only time I've ever, had that incident. One of my just he's
Nice
got his
one.
dad's trike right now. He like everybody else, he's trying to save money and fuel and whatnot. He has a big diesel pickup, but he's smart. He went and took my advice. He went and did the safety course. He really liked it. I was actually out looking at a bike with him today. But
So, were you being a pussy today? Did you butt better or what?
yeah, I got my bike dirty and then I got it here and I had to wash it. You think I'm bad with a truck, Justin? Oh, you gotta see me in the bike. Go on a trip and every gas station I'm out there, I have spray in one of the saddlebags and a big towel, and it gets bugs are cleaned off. And yeah, I know I have an OCD problem.
Definitely came out when your we'll just say when your door got bumped that one time. We'll leave it at that.
Yep. Yeah, I come out and found that jackass sitting on my bike at Walmart. You've been impressed with me, Justin. I was calm. I said, hi, can you please get off of my motorcycle?
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Dude was just who the hell
Yeah.
does that, man?
Yeah,
Idiot.
Like
really.
going up to somebody's Ferrari and leaning up against it. Like, no, you don't do that. Or any car at that.
He was
But I
sitting there,
mean,
buddies, you know, showing off or being a dick. But once I knew he was off and the bike was safe on the kickstand, that's when I snapped.
Who
I had a guy yell
the
at me today.
hell?
Did
Yeah,
I
Had a
grab?
guy-
I was pissed.
I had a guy kick me off his property today.
Oh, really?
I pulled into it was a little tiny motel. And I pulled in there to look for the gas meter. And I went to the back of the property, didn't see it, drove back up, was about to pull in. He comes pulling up next to me in the car. He's like, who the hell are you? I said, I'm with the gas company. I'm looking for your meter. Not the way you're hauling ass through my parking lot. I said I was doing 15 miles an hour. He's like, oh no, on the camera, you were hauling ass. I was like, you better check your frame rate, buddy. Fucking drove off.
Pick your frame rate.
It's like, and I yelled out the window. He was a dick as I was driving off. Like, I'm not about. I was like, I'm not about to get in an argument with this dude.
yeah.
So I put a note on FPU's file, and if he doesn't allow me to come back again, then we'll just rip his gas meter out, and then he won't have gas.
Or you can shut him down.
Yeah, if they get like that, FPU will just send in a tech with a cop, and they'll just rip the meter right out, shut him down. They don't want to get all snappy like that.
Yep.
Because
Turn the valve off,
technically-
snap a lock on it.
No, they'll take the whole meter.
Mm. Mm.
Because that's the thing is like we have a right of easement. We're allowed to enter the property to check the meter. That's part of the contract that they sign with the gas company. So if they don't want to honor that, it's one thing if you're like gates locked and you're not home and we show up to do something. That's not your fault, right? Because you weren't there or whatever. You're not being a dick or anything, right? We'll just come back later and try again. But if you're somebody that wants to get all uppity and be like, you're not allowed on my property, then the techs will just show up with the cops and rip your meter out. The cops will escort them on the property. Because that's their property. They're allowed to take it. And that's part of the contract. Like I said, they sign a contract saying that they have a right of easement to come on the property. And it's like, why wouldn't you want somebody? And some of these people just don't want you to look at it. And it's like, all right, well, when your meter blows up or you have a bad gas leak because you refuse to let us on your property, you're on your own. We'll just shut it off at the road and leave you like that. Exactly, Dre. He said gas, water has property rights always. Turn off the
Yeah.
service. Yep.
Yeah.
They've done that quite a few times too. Then guess what that guy has to do? Then he has to go change out his hot water heaters, his dryers, all that, because guess what? We do the propane in the area too. And so he wouldn't even be able to get propane because we do propane and the natural gas for everybody. So he would have to change everything over to electric, which would cause him thousands and thousands of dollars.
Storm's building in Montana again. I might be going to work early.
So how long before you go back home? Run?
Thursday morning. I could go home tomorrow night, but I'm not sure I want to. I wouldn't leave here till minimum of 8 o'clock at night.
No, no.
I don't think I want to ride the bike till midnight.
I used to even drive transport. I used to run out to the West Coast. I'd run out of hours. I'd have to sit for 24. But the problem is, then I got to drive through the mountains in the middle of the night. I went, no, I'll wait till morning, then I'll leave.
Yeah.
So
so much trouble.
What kind of work do you do, Tim?
Security,
What's that?
security.
Security?
Jerome Day says he's like Hank Hill. God damn it, Bobby.
Well, Justin, I tell you, I found a couple ND films.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be here
Yeah,
next week sometime.
So what'd you end
So
up?
Tim, yeah, but
It
Tim,
was
do you
not-
get to carry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in Detroit if I wasn't.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, yeah.
My buddy, when he was asking me about the job, I kept turning it down because I avoid Detroit, and I'll take 275 and in 696 and go around it just rather than go through it.
Yeah.
And eventually, I gave in. It's a sweet job, so it's like, well, I can do it. It's easy to, I just sit in my car and do whatever I want. We can watch movies, laptop, whatever.
Now, what are you securing exactly?
Just watching trucks. Just so they don't get ripped. They had a problem with batteries and the contents getting ripped off.
Just pay attention to around you, though.
Yeah. They said the only thing they asked was, can you keep somebody here with a light bar on their vehicle and stay awake? That's the only thing we need. Just sit there and watch them trucks.
Oh, Jesus.
So
Actually, it sounds more boring. Do you get out and walk once in a while or no?
yeah, we can get out. We can walk around in that.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not like we have any certain thing to do other than just sit there and watch the trucks. However we choose to do it.
Yeah. I had to laugh there. I used to, a couple times there, taking loads down into Detroit, but out of Guelph up here in Ontario, but a full of liquor, but it's in a plain white van. But they say
Yeah.
once you cross that border, don't you dare stop. I don't care if it's a traffic light or what. You just keep moving. You don't stop. But the funny thing is, you come off the bridge, get onto I-75, go down about 2 exits, turn right. Just as you come on the ramp, there's a gate into the place. Guys stand there, armed guards and everything else.
Let me ask you, Hodges, was Michael Moore right? Do you guys not have any ghettos in Canada?
Oh no, we got them. We got them.
You tried to make it seem like you guys had no bad neighborhoods anywhere in Canada.
That's actually
Well, not
where
as
I'm
bad as
at.
some places in Detroit. Remember back years ago in Detroit, you used to have devil thing? You used to burn half of Detroit, though.
That's actually where I'm at. Is a couple exits south of the bridge.
Mm.
In fact, if I look off to my right, I see the new bridge going up, and if I look straight ahead, I see the Ambassador Bridge.
Yeah. Well, where's the Detroiter? I used to go in there the odd time, but
That's in Woodhaven. That's a little bit further
farther
down.
south, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not in Detroit. That's downriver.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember the odd time I went in there and I told them they ever send me there again, I ain't going.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, it was bad.
I pretty much do that, Lynn. And no, there's no country that's a perfect utopia.
That's true.
Oh, no.
I stop at that exit every day on my way to work. There's a Firehouse sub down there, and I get my ham salad and head to work.
Yeah.
What movie was that? Let's Go to Prison. Did you ever see that movie? He was like, yeah, we're down here in your guys' neighborhood doing charity today. He goes, I don't live here. I live uptown, but I am forced to drive through here on the way to the airport. So what ND filters did you end up getting, Ron?
They were some off-brand.
No,
Let's
which
see.
ones though?
It ended up being a circular polarizing, an ND4 and an ND8.
Hmm.
As long as I have something.
Yeah, well, in California, Dre, the freaking landlords have like no freaking say there at all. At least they did when I was there.
And not sure what the filter is Paul's sending me. I think it's just a UV filter.
Yeah, it was a clear lens.
Yeah.
Absolutely not, Laura. I'm not sharing anything with you.
Hey, Jody.
What's up, Jody? I don't know, Paul. I don't think he said where he was going. He just said he was going to be gone for a few minutes.
I think you had to go sit down on the job.
Well, I'm gonna
Hey, you should
jump
do.
out of here.
Okay.
I seen the, when I grabbed my phone, I seen the notification that he was on. And I thought I'd jump on for a minute and just say hi.
Well, good to see you. Come on. We haven't seen you for quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, time
working
crunch.
midnights. It's hard because, you know, when Roger comes on, I'll see it pop up, but that's usually when I'm either in bed or just getting ready to go to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have to work and you know, so I can't. I know once if I even get on there just to say hi, I'm going to be on there for a while.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? You can't, hard to come on and not,
Yeah,
on and off, and that's it, right?
yeah.
Us-
And usually
us-
with Paul in the afternoon or evening, I don't see it until it's too late.
Yeah.
I freaking saw that when I don't remember how much was it they got fined, but I remember seeing an article earlier today about that. I didn't get a chance to read it. I just read the headline on it. Somebody in San Francisco, people in San Francisco are getting fined for parking in their own driveways.
Oh, jeez.
What?
Yeah, there was, I forget what the story was on that. There were only allowed a vehicle or something per driveway, and they had two. So they got fined because they had a second vehicle in the driveway or something.
Fucking hate California.
It's crazy.
Wow, yeah, but you see Gavin Newsom telling everybody in Florida, oh, if you want freedom, come to California.
Oh,
Trying
what
to
the
convince
fuck?
all the Floridians.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This was one of the few places in the country when we were going through all the rioting and all that pandemic crap where you didn't feel phased by any of it. Period. You felt like life just was going on as normal the whole time.
Yeah.
You saw what was going on the news, but here in Florida, we didn't have that problem. We didn't get locked down. We didn't have no riots, nothing.
We just geared up in case they decided to come here and try that shit. So we could
Yeah.
escort them.
Well, I mean, you've seen our sheriffs. So
All right. I'll catch you guys later.
See you, Tim.
Tim.
Bye, everyone.
that was like that lady that he arrested, his deputies arrested a couple weeks ago. He dubbed her as the McCrybaby or something because she got freaked out in a McDonald's on somebody, on one of the workers because her order wasn't right.
Oh.
And so this lawyer comes out, this like activist lawyer is like, oh, Sheriff Grady Judd's the worst kind of police you could have in the country, demeaning her like that. All she was doing was, and she's got mental issues and all this other stuff. So he gets back on the damn air like a couple days after that. And he's like, I don't care. He's like, you can be a McCrybaby. He goes, I don't really care.
I know I had some fun last night. Ordered a friend of mine's for coffee there last night. This one guy comes over. He's always got something to say about, you say one thing, he's completely opposite. Wow, geez, frick, I had him wound up last night, about Biden. Oh, he's so liberal, this guy's not, I just, at the end there, he was ready to leave, and, you know, the people I had coffee with, they're looking at me because, you know, I'm just in this guy up, just the way he is. Anyways, I said, well, if you like Biden, you must like Trudeau too, eh? Oh, Jesus. He just went up deep end.
Yeah, Robert, it was like nothing here. It was, you just felt free and like a normal American through all that crap.
Yeah.
One of the best places to be during all that. And the cops here weren't even enforcing the, like, what was it, like 3 weeks of lockdown that we had? You could still go to the park and give a crap. So I said the sheriffs around here, they're very anti-bully in the community. That's for damn sure. Grady is not. He'd lock one of his cops up quicker than shit if they tried to do something illegal. Yep. You
So
know what?
anyway, that didn't work. So my check engine light's on my Tahoe. And I looked it up and it says go out and disconnect the battery, wait a minute, connect it back again, it should clear it. Well, that my Tahoe has dual batteries because it used to be a patrol car.
Yep.
So I had to undo both batteries, wait, put the batteries back together, put them on. Nope, didn't clear it.
Well, you just need to take it to take it to AutoZone and find out why your check engine light's on. Don't just clear it out.
AutoZone, O'Reilly's or whatever.
Yeah, it's free. Yeah, they'll hook it up for free and at least tell you what the code is. That way you can go to a shop and tell them. That way you have an idea of what it might be. Because a lot of shops, they'll charge you like $20-$30 just to diagnose the car. But you can go to like AutoZone, O'Reilly's, any of them, and they'll hook it up for the computer for free.
Yeah. Well, right under the steering wheel, they just plug it in and run
But you
the
don't
codes
wanna-
on it.
You don't want to just clear it out because there's obviously something triggered it.
Well, what triggered it is old age.
I don't want to eat them full. No, I'm finishing this, but I'm just saying I won't be able to eat none of them.
Yeah. I got a check engine not light on right now. What it is my thermostat stuck open, so it don't heat up properly. Well, especially in the wintertime, but it's okay now. But so I got to replace the thermostat in it, but trying to get it serviced, and I was going to get the guy to. I've been so busy during the days, I haven't had time to get it in yet. Hopefully now that it's cool though, I can go and take it in, get an oil change, get him to change the thermostat for me.
And sometimes
He was been off for about 4 months. He had a knee operation, so.
Yeah, Lynn, usually the check engine light, when I take the filler cap off and fill it up and I put it back on again, it doesn't seal quite right because it's so freaking
Yeah.
old. So I have to go click it a few more times and then it clears.
go get a $15 gas cap at the parts store. You got a very experienced mechanic in the chat, Chris Wedworth. Extremely experienced mechanic. He said you can't clear an active code, or only an inactive code. So whatever's triggering your light, you're not going to be able to clear it till whatever is triggering it's fixed. Then they have to go in and clear it once they fix the problem. But yeah, Chris knows everything about cars and trucks and stuff. He's been a mechanic for like 30 some years.
Well, Chris, somebody else told me that you can turn the key on and off a few times and then push the accelerator and stuff and then turn it back on again. I don't get all that stuff.
That's for clearing the oil change, Paul.
Oh, okay.
Like, your thing comes on and says you're due for an oil change. You can reset it. You turn the key like 3 times, hit the gas pedal 3 times, turn it on, and then turn it off, and it'll usually clear it. So. Yeah, really, don't shout. Yeah, about $40 to order one on Amazon. Just plug it in, reads the code.
Chris, I'm talking you up, so you can bite me.
That's right, Chris. You tell him. You tell him, Chris.
See what I get in the chat when I give him a compliment and tell him he's our best experienced mechanic in the chat.
Right back. Got a
And he
phone call.
says that.
So how was your shift today, Ron?
Oh, I was off today
Oh, okay.
when, maybe sooner than later. Because there's some snottiness building to the west of Dickinson.
So when it gets bad, you guys are pretty much grounded, right?
Yeah, we can scoot around stuff. Show you what we had to do the other day.
Oh, Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. You really think Paul's going to buy a code reader and hook it up to his car and be able to read the codes? Come on now.
I
Okay.
have a code reader. I don't even know where it is.
Okay, but they want you to go out and hook it up to your car and then start going to the computer on your car.
I don't know. I don't know where it is. I bought it like 5 years ago.
We had to kind of zigzag the other day.
Oh, I see
You see where point A and point B are?
yeah, you did a roundabout.
Yeah.
Later, Chris.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your input. You know, sometimes Justin needs to be straightened out a little bit, just a little bit.
Well, your code reader, honestly, it might not even. I don't even know if it'd be good anymore because the newer ones, you have to do updates constantly on them to stay up to date with all the latest stuff.
Well, the truck's not updated.
Yeah, true.
Hey, we're talking about a 2005 Tahoe. That was before you got your driver's license, Justin.
What are you talking about? I graduated high school in 2003. Might be in your desk drawer, Robert says.
Which desk? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 file cabinets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I think-
7, 8 desk drawers.
I think me and Ron and JD were planning a trip up there anyways, and then eventually we'll go through your garage for you and everything. They'll force you to have a yard sale.
Lenny says my truck's so old, you got to crank start it with the front.
Your air conditioner's going out on it too?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you probably don't use that much up there anyway, just a couple months out of the year.
Yep, that's about it. Funny thing about the air conditioning system, if you hit too big a bump, the air conditioner goes off. You have to turn the truck off, turn the truck back on, and then the air starts again. And that's a trip. That's a trip when you're on the freeway because you have to put it in neutral, turn it off, no power steering or brakes, start it back on again, and then put it in drive.
You probably either got a short or your fan motor's going out. And
Yeah.
when you're hitting bumps, it's jarring it. Because we had mine and Sarah's old car years ago. The air conditioner fan would shut off and I would hit the dash underneath, boom, boom, and it'd turn back on again. I did that for like 6 months before it finally burnt out. I'd just kick under the dash or I'd smack it with my hand.
Disturbing posting videos were discovered on social media. There are questions tonight about why no red flags were raised, possibly stopping them from legally buying at least 5 guns. Alex Brest, Pierre Thomas are standing by. We're also learning more about the 7 people killed. Names made public late today. 78-year-old
Well,
wife and mother.
I guess maybe I'll go in and shower and
Advisor who at 88
I'm gonna go to the grocery store, get a bunch of stuff to take home.
Oh, Ron, I got your check today. I deposited it.
Okay, good.
You sent a check?
Yeah. Well, you mean you don't get a check from Ron? Oh, boy.
Like, what are we, 1985?
You know, there's some people just don't get with that kind of program.
Matt direct deposits my money, so.
Let
Actually,
me
tell you
take
the
a phone.
truth, I haven't had a paper check or seen or even used a check in probably over 10 years ago. Last time I had a checkbook.
Hey, Jack.
Most jobs, well, 90% of jobs now don't even offer paper checks anymore. You have to either get a debit card through them.
Well, Ron is old school. He writes paper checks.
Well, like I said, most companies, they require you either have to have a bank account or you have to have some kind of card through them for them to put your pay on. Like Walmart only gives you, they give you up to 2 paper checks. And if you don't have a direct deposit by them, then it becomes an issue. So you either have to get a card through them or you have to have a bank account. But if you have the card through them, you don't pay any fees anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
The death toll is growing tonight. At least 7 people killed, more than 30 wounded. Today, authorities are revealing more.
What the hell are you watching?
Who?
What's that news story about? I'm hearing in the background. Something about 7 people killed and 30 people injured.
Oh, yeah, that's that shooting they had in Chicago.
In Chicago.
I didn't even hear about that.
No, yeah, they had a goofy guy, young kid, went on a rooftop during the parade and shot like 45 people. 8 of them dead. 8 of them are dead.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, it was
You got to come out of the closet every once in a while.
yesterday.
No, but sometimes stuff like that happens so often, you just it gets lost in the news and you don't hear about it. There's just so much news being thrown at you these days. Sometimes you miss things like that.
The sheriff said all of the weapons were purchased legally. The new images of the shooting are emerging and they're warning some of them are.
Oh, your water company doesn't allow you to pay online, Lynn? They allow us to pay online here.
He got up, the young kid got up on the rooftop and with a sniper rifle and shot 70 rounds from up there. And then he got away temporarily in the crowd. He was dressed as a woman.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it does, Robert.
Different world. Highland Park, Illinois, which is just a little bit north and west of Chicago. It's a kind of an affluent area, if you ask me.
So the kid dressed up like a female and then ran through the damn crowd?
Yep. Well, he was up on the rooftop, shot it, and then he went down a fire escape and then disappeared in the crowd. But they caught him like 2 miles away. It's on ABC News right now. They had a guy on the news earlier. He and his family were sitting behind some people in front of them, and the people in front of them all got shot.
Jesus.
They have they officially charged him yet?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
covered on the sidewalk while several people tried to save the wounded. Anesthesiologist Dr. Wendy.
Yeah, of course they're going to, Bob. Yep, they're gonna gun will be blamed for it, not the criminal. You
Oh,
know,
yeah, yep.
yeah, he had a depraved life and, he was, all that other stuff they're gonna come up with.
I think
so,
he was
man,
22 or 23 years old living in his dad's basement.
21. He's gonna be
21.
22 in September.
Wow, he had it so hard, didn't
Yeah. He left the one rifle behind. And when they pulled him over, they found another one in his vehicle. Yeah,
And there was a short chase, I think, wasn't there?
yeah, short chase. Well, some person recognized him, then they called the cop, and the cop picked him out driving by, and they went after him, right? So,
Yeah.
Officers have surrounded the vehicle, taking them into custody after a brief pursuit.
but,
Over another rifle in the car,
uh,
5 guns he had were legally purchased.
He had 5 guns, all legally purchased.
and I don't understand because he was well known to the cops. So how can he legally buy guns?
Yeah, the cops had been to his house several times. Said he was going to kill everybody with a knife.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything.
Well, I thought they had red flag laws.
Yeah, well, not
Not every
Chicago's.
state.
Chicago's a little bit liberal,
Yeah.
No, well, not every state has that. Like here in Florida, I think they do. Like if you make a threat like that, they definitely intervene really quick because there's been a couple of kids down here that made threats online. It turned out they weren't being serious, but the cops took it damn serious.
Yeah.
Took them to juvie and everything and did this whole interview with them. And
Hopefully they scared him enough they wouldn't do that again.
Have told their law enforcement partners that Primo is talking to them and has indicated from statements that he is responsible for the attack. The prosecutor Lindsay saying there could be more charges to come. Lindsay?
Alex saying.
Okay.
everybody wants my
Oh, got another one here, have we?
enjoy a parade. Who were killed, the dozens who survived.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
tell you what, though, Justin, that Nightbot thing seems to be working.
yeah, because I haven't seen that account on your chat.
Well, they might have got him too, though. YouTube, right?
Yeah, YouTube was on his ass. So
Yeah.
him or her, we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't know for sure.
Nicholas Toledo was 78 years old. The grandfather and father of 8 was a dual citizen of the U.S. and Mexico. His grandson tells us.
Well, it's nice to know he's always just chilling in the background, just waiting, pounce on somebody.
Yep.
Because then nobody even has to do anything. He just does everything on his own.
Yeah.
Just sit back and let him do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I haven't even seen him trying to hit anybody today, Wow, whoever did it, thank you.
Yeah, because it's pretty obnoxious,
Yep. Yeah.
Not you, Ron. We were talking about the Nightbot.
The Nightbot's
Oh.
not. The accounts are obnoxious, not him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what I
Whoever's
said.
doing the spamming.
Well, that's what I said. There's actually people that have whole huge chats going, and they don't have any moderators. That's all they use is Nightbot. They just
Yeah.
let him moderate the entire chat by himself. But if you got loyal followers in your chat, it also doesn't protect them if they don't have a wrench neither. So if they
Yeah.
accidentally say something that happens to trigger him, then they can get in trouble.
Robert is right. The news is reporting that the killer's dad ran for mayor.
Like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, really, what does that have?
Except he wasn't paying attention to the kid because the police are reporting there was all kinds of indications he was writing all kinds of emails that he was going to kill everybody. And
But it was funny that when you get these spam, usually there's a link attached to it, but there was no link attached to any of these
yeah,
ones that we were getting. It was just a harassment type deal, right? So
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
if if you did the three dots and went to the channel, there was no subscribers. There was nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
but no, but like a lot of those sex lines, you click on a link to go to it, right? But there was no
Oh,
link to,
not me.
He's like, what
Say
the hell?
what?
but it was JD doing it all the time, right? But don't tell.
Oh,
Oh, hey, hi,
Oh,
Jody.
hey, JD.
Yeah, I know who clicked on the links.
Yeah, it happened. It happened while he was just on vacation. Now he's back in the.
That's right. I was monitoring who was clicking on the links.
Whoa, hey, you got something going there, Justin. He was gone away for a few days, and that's when we were having all the trouble. Then he comes back. Look at this, no trouble whatsoever again. He said, "You watch this; they're gonna miss me while I'm gone."
Good. Somebody's gonna click on it and pay for my vacation.
That's right. Thanks, Justin.
Justin's always thinking about you. I tell you what, JD, he missed you terribly bad. In fact, he was thinking about doing a JD report and starting an online game service. Where's JD? You know,
Yeah, it's like, where's Carmen San Diego? It's
Where
like,
in the world is
Yeah.
Hey,
Do
Robert,
like you-
Laura,
do
Lynn?
like Elon Musk. I'll just put an air tag on the back of your car and follow you around.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You have fun out in the sand dunes?
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, we went out there in like 2019, and that was our goal, was to go out and camp there, and we didn't. And it was still awesome, but we always felt like we were kind of, wimped out. So it was good to go back and do it. Man up. Because it's quite a hike in there. It's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles to get over the ridge where you've got to camp. Because they want you behind the first ridge so nobody can see you. And, the
Little
Don't
Llama
tense
Laura is
inside.
starting up their Jackbox or Jack Crotch. Something.
Back crotch.
back crotch.
Jackbox game thing. Thingy.
Oh, yeah. And Marshall's in the chat.
Yeah, how come he's not got a wrench anymore? Is
Yeah, I
that
don't
another
know.
new account?
I'm wondering.
Well, I had Washington something media,
He's got a wrench.
couple
now.
channel thing.
That's exactly right, Mike. Yeah, I'm on vacation. All of a sudden, my phone's blowing up out there in the dunes with all these people wanting the JD law firm because Justin was making ads.
I'm lawyer McStickers from JD Swindle and Shiesty.
What is that?
JD Swindle and Shiesty. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off.
All right, everybody.
Yeah, I'm
brace
gonna
for
jump
impact.
out too. I'm gonna go for coffee over to
All right,
Wayne's
all right.
tonight. So
Hey,
I
JD, you see what effect you have?
yeah,
Pretty bad.
Oh,
Pretty bad.
Easy boy, easy.
I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll see you, Justin. Paul, you have a good evening too.
Yeah, I just gonna run over to Wayne's to have coffee. It's been a few days, so I was gonna go over the day before yesterday, but he was away too. So, but yeah, I want to see how he made out because, well, the other day when I was gonna go over and see him, he was going to a bereavement course too, right? So
Oh yeah. Because
Kinda
his
curious.
wife died too, right?
yeah, Bonnie, yep, his wife Bonnie too. Yeah,
His wife's name was Bonnie. Yeah.
yeah. I have to see which one is going to Hawaii because it got. Was it the Hurricane Bonnie category 2 now heading to Hawaii? So,
Yeah.
but anyway, so cool. Anyways, guys, you have a good one. Now, Paul, I will be on the morning probably till about 9 or so. I got to have the dog at the bed at 10:30.
Okay. How far away is
So
that?
20 minutes, half an hour. So
Okay.
I could probably stay on until 9:30 or something
Yeah. Okay.
because then that gives me an hour to get the dogs uploaded. And,
Well,
Never mind.
JD will come in and pick up your spot.
okay, cool. Yep. Good thing. Good job. You
JD.
still on holiday, JD, or you back to work?
I'll be back to work. I might be able to pop
Oh,
in.
no, yeah.
See
Oh,
how-
sure you can.
How busy it is.
Okay, guys, have a good one. Catch you
Okay, we'll
guys
see ya.
later. Bye,
We'll
Rob.
see you, Paul.
Yep.
Good
Yep,
ball.
bye.
And then there were three.
Where are
Yeah.
you at, Ron? That looks like a different background there.
I am across the hall from our apartment. They have nicer furniture.
Hey, it's like a lobby or a
Yeah, yeah, it's
Cool.
got, they call it the clubhouse.
that's
Well,
sweet.
Lynn's sticking up for you, JD. He says, don't blame
I
JD.
saw that. Thanks, Lynn.
Yep.
Yeah, they still haven't got your new couches, huh?
No. And I'm a little pissed off about that. One guy who kind of thinks he's in charge, well, everybody said, oh, fine, you know, go ahead and be in charge of this and that. Well, I was over at the rental office today and she said, does Paul not work with you guys anymore? I'm like, why? I said, well, called him 3 times about the new carpeting. They were getting everything redone over there. I said, really? I mean, the whole place is a shithole. But the company or the apartment complex is replacing the carpeting, and my company has approved all new furniture and new beds. Oh, he's dragging his goddamn feet, so he's gonna hear some shit tonight from 2 of us. They found out from a source today. So
Well, what you do is you just call a local company and tell them to get over there.
I did. I told the lady today, I said, go ahead and call the carpet people, have them come over.
Is it an apartment or a?
Paul, not you, Paul.
Is it an apartment?
Yeah,
Yes.
So what? So is it the apartment complex then? I'm guessing, or what's the?
yeah. They approved the new carpeting, and the glass sliding door. It's got mold in between the 2.
Between the panes?
Yep. So I guess if you want it done, I'll take charge. We got a guy who's the lead pilot, and he's management, you know. So, but that's the guy I had problems with the one time here about a year ago, and we had a serious come to Jesus. Ended up getting my 2 managers involved. We sat around a campfire and went kumbaya. And you know, I'm think I'm pretty easy to get along with, but he backed me into a corner. I'm like, I'm done. And in any company, you don't have to go to your boss to go to HR. It's just a courtesy. So that's what I told my boss 3 times in less than 2 weeks. Take care of the problem. And I don't think he took me seriously. So the last phone call I called and said, just give me a courtesy call. When I hang up with you, I'm on the phone with HR. And about 10 seconds later, my phone rang. My boss telling me to calm down. This guy he's a nice guy, but I honestly think he's bipolar, and he finds a target. And for about 3 or 4 months, actually about 6 months or longer, I was the target. And finally I had enough. And when we sat down on that meeting, he about crapped himself. I walked in, I had 6 sheets of paper. I said, okay, you can go first if you like, because I'm going to be a while. He couldn't believe I had all this stuff written down. But
Yeah, but it didn't get resolved because they needed him as a pilot worse than they needed him as a, yeah.
yeah,
But you know what? People that I find that are like that, they're not the best people to work with because they're bipolar.
oh, I know. He brings down, you know, one of the pilots that he don't get along with is working with me today. And I tell you, I worked with him and one other pilot the whole weekend, same guys all weekend. We had a freaking blast together.
Yeah.
We all brought in food and cooked for each other and had, you know, good flights and worked well together. But yeah. But what I did do, I tried to do the adult thing when it all happened. I said, now, when I'm done, I said, here's two final thoughts. Number one, all this crap that you've been doing to me, it stops today. Not tomorrow, it stops today. I said, because the next time I ain't gonna give you the courtesy of calling Adam, I'm going direct to HR. Number two, I said, I'm willing to wipe the slate clean as of today and move forward from here. The rest is up to you. So, and believe it or not, he tried one other time about 3 months later to pull something on me, and I'm like, short memory. I wasn't kidding. And that was damn near a year ago. Hasn't bothered me since. So, some people get into management and they get little man syndrome or beer muscles or whatever, and they just think they're.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad.
You know, there's a girl who works on our dispatch. She was the funnest. Oh, you could pick up the phone and call her and, you know, bust, and she'd rip right back at you, you know. And now she's the manager in the communication center. Oh, what a little witch she has turned into. She's all business, you know.
Sometimes anytime they get a little power, they change.
Yeah.
Yep,
They forgot their roots.
they do. They do.
Well, JD, what are you up to tonight? Are you gonna go fly or what are you gonna do?
About to finish up my firework video, which is
Oh,
wasn't as good as
okay.
I thought, but
That's
all the
meditative.
fireworks are in a distance, so
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what
I'm
time
almost
you
done.
gotta be to work in the morning, Ron?
I gotta go in a couple of hours.
Oh,
I'm there till, I work from 8 tonight till 8 tomorrow night.
and then you're headed home, right?
Then I'm heading home. I'm not gonna try and drive home tomorrow night. I'll get up early Thursday morning and drive home.
Yeah, yeah.
And then that was Jackie, who just called me for this weekend. I will be working the part-time job this weekend for 40 hours straight.
Holy crap. Ron, you're gonna kill yourself, buddy.
Well, I'm trying to get it out of my system before I do get too old and kill myself. Put some money away.
Wow.
But I'm gonna be down in Hot Springs. It's down in Hot Springs, South Dakota. I'll ride the bike down there on Friday, late Friday. I'll stay overnight at the station. And then I gotta get up at like 4 a.m. on Saturday. And be over, they launched the balloons right next to, pretty close to the station.
Ah,
So I'll be out ballooning on Saturday.
well, what day have you got JD penciled in for your trip to Sturgis?
He's open anytime the whole first week of August. Matter of fact, JD, I come home on the 3rd and I will be off until, how the hell did I pick up that shift? Wow. That one snuck in on me.
So you don't have it booked in.
Well, I go back to work I come home the 3rd, go back on the 11th. In August.
what is that, a goat?
You got a whole 8-9 days there, JD.
What that is they have lawn art made out of metal.
Jeez. It looked like an actual goat at first. I was like,
Yeah,
what the
they
hell is
do.
this?
They're actual metal, different metal parts that they welded together. I don't know the significance of get your goat. I don't know.
Well, I want to come up and see you, Ron, but I don't know about Sturgis. So yeah, sometime I want to get something planned eventually to come up.
Well, Ron had a whole itinerary figured out for you to go to Sturgis with him. Right, Ron?
Topless Tuesdays, we'll go on
Yeah.
with Matt.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you and I sitting there at this topless bar, outdoor bar, drinking beer, going on live with Matt?
Yeah, it would be out of control.
Hmm.
Now, what day are you hot air ballooning? Is that this weekend?
Yeah, that'll be Saturday morning. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Is that part of your work or what's the hot air ballooning?
No, I got some friends down in southern South Dakota. I forget how the hell I was going to work down there one day and I found a hot air balloon, and I was like 45 minutes early, so I started chasing the balloon and took pictures of it. Found out who the owner was and gave him a bunch of pictures he really liked. Well, then him and one other girl down there, there's about 4 of them, 5 of them. They're all good friends, but they charge like $300-400 a person. But the one girl wanted to know if I'd do some filming for her website. I'm like, yeah. She goes, in exchange for a ride. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure, why not? You know, a couple hours of editing for a free hot air balloon ride across the Black Hills. Yeah.
Nice.
If you go to Western Horizons, Western Horizons. Hot
That's
air
the
balloon.
website?
It's that's the video I did for her last year. She got a new balloon and wants a new one. So
Huh.
it's fun. When Dennis Lovelady, I don't know if you know Dennis,
Yeah.
him and his wife came to visit me last year, and he just happened to mention, he's like, Ron, he said, any chance you still have contact with those hot air balloon people? I'm like, yeah. It was kind of like last minute notice. So I called them and I hooked them up, and I was on the ground and Dennis and his wife were in the air, but we were on Rodney Bell's show. We were on Rodney for like 4 hours and just filming the whole time. It was pretty cool. Rodney said that was the best live stream he's had yet.
Well, and the other thing too is that's kind of this weekend. You're expected over on Matt's channel too, right?
Yep, I'm gonna try and hit up. I gotta figure out how to do that because I need my phone for that Osmo. I want to use the Osmo to do some of the filming.
Well, if you've got an old phone, just load the program on the old phone.
That's what I think. I have an old. It's not that old, but it's a somewhat broken down Samsung phone. I'll use that to film with and use my regular phone to.
Yeah. To stream with. Yep.
Yep. Because I'll get, Matt at 5 a.m. That's about, I don't know, what is that, about midnight or something for him or something. He'll be up drinking his Australian booze.
His
He did
cricket,
that the one.
that's his cricket punch.
Cricket punch.
What was it last year? It was like 9-10 o'clock in the morning. I'm hauling butt going across Idaho on the motorcycle, and I just bought that Bluetooth helmet, and all of a sudden my messenger rings. I can hear it ringing in my helmet. I'm like, oh God, it's Matt. So I answered. He goes, yo, mate, what you doing? He's all hammered. I said, I'm going down to interstate in Idaho, and I said, I'm going to stop at the Snake River Canyon Bridge. He goes, really? We ought to do a live. I'm like, well, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Sure as shit. We did a live stream from the Snake River Canyon. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, I gotta try and redeem myself because, last year, like, oh, I was in Sturgis, and these storm cells, people don't realize, they can come in a heartbeat, they can dissipate in a heartbeat, but they can also bulk up in a heartbeat. And that was one of those ones that dissipated. And me and Kelly said, let's go back to the house, and pulled the bikes in the garage, and it sprinkled a little bit, and that was it. Oh, wow, Ron ran from a big storm. I had all that clickbait on my live stream, Ron live from Sturgis. But, so I ended up, it was like a couple of nights later, it was Tuesday night on Jim Boyd's, when Jim was still on. So we did the live stream from Jim's thing. He was all jealous. Oh, yeah, you can do it on Jim's live stream. I was walking around Sturgis, walking into all the bars and showing titties and bikinis. And so I'm trying to redeem myself. Otherwise, I will never hear the end of it.
Night Train put a link in the chat, Western Horizon.
Yeah, that's the hot air balloon one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and share that, Paul, if you don't mind.
Okay, let me click on it.
It has, the music is from Movie Maker, so it's not copyright. It's just like a 45-second clip.
He said the data indicates we're seeing a concerted increase in mass shootings. So what have we done? Niggas probably say we couldn't do what we did, but we saw an increase in car crashes. The National Transportation Safety Board studied it and looked for evidence-based solutions.
It doesn't let you stop the damn thing.
Don't?
No, because you have to restart it.
Oh,
There it
what you
is.
got to do is put it on full screen down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Well, I don't know what all this garbage is here. There is no bottom right-hand corner on this.
Huh. That's weird.
Enforcing their own terms of service or policing the content that is on their.
There we go.
It should have music to it too there.
But I don't have any way to turn the music on.
Yeah. I thought I saw something down in the bottom left-hand corner.
Nope.
No. Anyway.
Trying to solve a mystery on the city's west side. Over the weekend, the officers found a body in the trunk of a car after pulling over the drive. Discovery made Saturday at the Fuller's India bubble. As the undercover officers conducted surveillance of a suspected drug house to stop the vehicle.
Police say the driver was operating without a license, tags, or insurance. Fortunately, he and the passenger took off after police went to search the car. They were arrested a short time later. The men have not been charged because police are still awaiting a report from the medical examiner's office on the cause of death.
Right now, we're latest in the coronavirus pandemic. Today, the state announced 13,000 new infections and 64 deaths over the past couple of days. And it's the daily.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
This comes as we learned that last year, COVID was the leading.
Well, anyhow, I better go shower.
Okay, you go get your thing. JD's chomping at the bit. He wants to get out and do some editing. I understand, JD. It's the fun part is the first and the last. The last part is the editing, and that's the work.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again tomorrow, maybe. So stay out of trouble until then, and thanks for being here. And Mike, you get better, buddy. All right, we'll see everybody again soon. Bye for now.
See you guys.